Hello everyone, we're going to do integer addition with chips. This is the first activity in the grade 6 activity manual. Please have it in front of you. You can also download it from our website, http www.mathbuddylabs.com. Again, the activity manual has 2 pages of observation sheets which you need to make copies and give it to students so that they can record their observations as they do this activity. For this activity, you will need 2 colored counters. The 2 colored counters have 2 sides, one a blue side and red side. The blue color will be used for representing positive numbers and the red color for representing negative numbers. You'll also need this integer addition board. So this board has 2 sides, integer addition board and then integer subtraction board. So we'll be using the integer addition board for this activity. And in this activity, the main concept that we're going to get across is the concept of a zero pair. The combination of a plus 1 and a minus 1. Plus 1 is a blue color chip and minus 1 is represented by a red color chip. When these two come together, the value is 0. So in this activity, students will be using this concept to add 2 integers. So we'll be representing the first integer in the first column, the second integer in the second column. And what is the meaning of addition of 2 integers? We need to put everything together, so all the chips will be moved to the third column, and whatever 0 pairs are there, we'll be removing the 0 pairs and placing it in the fourth column. Let's do some examples and see how to go about doing this activity. Let's say we add 2 simple integers, plus 4 plus 3. Plus 4 we represent it with 4 blue chips. We place them in the first column, so that represents plus 4. Then we need to add that to plus 3. We need to add plus 3 to this. So plus 3 is represented in the second column. And when we want to add these 2 numbers, we just put all the chips together into the third column. So that should represent the sum of the 2 integers. What do we have here? We have basically 7 blue chips. So when we add plus 4 plus 3 gives us plus 7. Right? Let's take another example. When we want to add plus 4 plus minus 3. So plus 4 is represented in the first column. And we want to add minus 3 to this. The main thing when we do these activities with chips is getting the students to think in terms of the chips. So when we have a statement like plus 4 plus minus 3, get them to tell the same statement in terms of red and blue chips. So plus 4 is plus 4 blue chips. What do we need to add to this? We need to add 3 red chips to this. So we place 3 red chips here. And when we want to add these chips, we just move everything to the third column. And we have some 0 pairs, a combination of a plus 1 and a minus 1 is a 0 pair. We remove all possible 0 pairs because these have a value of 0. So we remove the 0 pairs and place it in the third column. Whatever is remaining here in the sum of 2 integers column, that has to be the result. So when I add plus 4 plus minus 3, I have 1 blue chip remaining, which gives me a value of plus 1. Right? We can do any combinations of integers and see how to add these integers. Let's take another example. Minus 4 plus minus 3. So what's the meaning of the statement? Minus 4 is 4 red chips plus minus 3. I need to add 3 red chips to this. So I represent 4 red chips in the first column and I want to add 3 red chips to this. How do I add this? I just move all the chips to the third column. And in this case, I don't have any 0 pair, so I don't need to remove anything. Whatever is remaining has to be my answers, which is 7 red chips. So minus 4 plus minus 3 gives me minus 7. Right? Let's take another example. Plus 4, so minus 4 plus 3. So minus 4 is 4 red chips. You place that here. What do we need to add to this? We need to add plus 3 to this, which is 3 blue chips. So you place 3 blue chips here. And when we want to add these chips together, you move them all to the third column and then we remove the 0 pairs, a combination of plus 1 and a minus 1. So remove all the possible 0 pairs. What is left over is 1 red chip. So when I add minus 4 plus 3 gives me minus 1. So you can get students to do many different combinations and get the concept of integer addition clear in their minds. There are some questions in the observation sheets. Get the students to do these combinations and ask them to draw the thing here. If they don't have colored pencil, they can just mark red and blue and remove the 0 pairs by just crossing off one red and one blue chip from this, and whatever is remaining they need to write it here. So the same thing that they are representing here, they also need to draw it in the observation sheet. So I hope you enjoy this activity with your students. Thank you.